ICSE 2019 English language question paper. Remember, friends, that the pattern has changed from 2019. You get 2 hours to solve the question, and let's discuss the different sections that we have. Question part 1, composition, different aspects, story writing, argumentative topic, narrative, descriptive, and in the next page you will find picture composition. You have to describe whatever comes to your mind when you note that picture. Okay, this one is picture composition. So look at the picture carefully, look at everything in details, and whatever comes to your mind, it can be a story or it can be describing any one particular incident, whatever you feel comfortable. So question 1 was 20 marks, and we add to this question number 2 10 marks. So this is 30 marks in total. Now question number 2 is letter writing. We have two letter topics given. One is informal and the other is formal. So the first topic, write a letter to your principal. This is informal letter. And we have, you have to write a letter to your friend who has not fared well in the recent examinations. This is, sorry, this is formal and this is informal. You have to be very careful. You note that there are, this is not a single topic. The topic is divided into subparts. So write a letter to your principal requesting permission to start a club. So first you have to request permission. Explain your role in it, what role you will play in it, and give reasons to prove that the club will be beneficial for the school and how the club will be beneficial for the school. So your answer, you are giving three details about this. And informal letter, your friend has not fared well in the recent examinations. Write a letter to him or her expressing your concern. So first is showing sympathy, showing your concern. Second is give him or her some advice. Second, and show how to score and advise on how to score better marks and offer him help to improve his or her performance. Again, 3 points. So first is you have to console the friend. Second one is give some advice, and third one is how you can help your friend in improving. Okay, question 3. Question 1, it was composition, 20 marks. Question 2, letter writing. Letter writing was for 10 marks. Question 3, notice, and notice is 5 marks and email is 5 marks. So we have total 40 marks from question 1, question 2 and question 3. Now notice and email writing has been introduced in 2019. So what they have done is they have reduced 10 marks from composition, sorry, 5 marks from composition, and they have reduced 5 marks from comprehension, and that is how they have allotted 5 plus 5, 10 marks for notice writing and email writing. The format is given in the ICSE website. I'll be sharing the format with you for notice and email writing. Okay, question number is comprehension. Question number 4, comprehension. Read the following passage carefully and answer the questions that follow. Now, let me tell you that earlier, say 7 to 8 years earlier, now back, the type of question comprehensions they used to give you was the difficulty level was tough, but now the difficulty level is very easy. You just need to read it carefully, and you can answer the questions very easily. Generally, they give comprehensions writings which are as easy as R.K. Narayan's writing, Rabindranath Tagore's writing. Very simple and sweet stories. You will enjoy the comprehension writing that they give. Okay. So question 1 was composition, 20 marks. Question 2 we had letter writing, 10 marks. Question 3, notice plus email, 5 plus 5, 10 marks. So that was total 40 marks. And we have question 4. Question 4 is comprehension. Now let's see how comprehension is broken. Comprehension is broken into A, we have meanings, 3 marks. 3 words are given, like here you have splendid, spotted, and automatically. B, you have question answers. Generally, questions are 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. So that means 9 marks. And third, you have pressy writing. They will give you a part and you need to summarize it and present it in 50 words. So pressy writing should be presented in 50 words, and total marks for pressy writing is 8. So we have 9, 3, 12 and 8, 20. So therefore we have question 1, I repeat, 20. Question 2 we have letter writing 10. Question 3 we have notice email writing 10. And question 4 we have 20. So that is 20, 10, 10, 20. Total 60 marks. Okay. Now we come to question number 5. So let's see, this question number 5 is grammar part. This is grammar section. Let's see grammar section. Grammar section is divided into verb exercises, 4 marks, preposition exercises, 4 marks, join the sentences, 4 marks, and rewrite the sentences as instructions, 8 marks. So this is total 4, 4, 4 and 8, which is 20 marks in total. So if we see, if we analyze, we will notice the breakup of the marks. Let us understand how the marks is broken. We have question 1, composition 20 marks, plus question 2, letter writing 10 marks. Question 3, they give you 2 letters and you have to choose any one letter. Notice plus email writing 10 marks. Question 4 we have comprehension. And how is comprehension broken? Meanings 3, we have questions 9 and pressy writing 8. So that is 20 marks. And then we have question number 5. Question number 5 is grammar, and that is again 20 marks. So in total, it's an 80 marks paper plus 20 marks for the project work given in school. So that sums up to 100 marks. So let us discuss the grammar section. Okay, the grammar section. Verb exercise, we have 4 marks. Once upon a time, in the days when genies and giants, this is a specimen given, roamed the land, there lived a farmer named Baba Ayub. He lived with his family in a little village by the name of Maidan Sabz. Because he had a large family to feed, Baba Ayub saw his days consumed by hard work. Every day he labored from dawn to sundown, plowing his field and turning the soil and tending to his meagre pistachio trees. Okay. So now we have preposition 4 marks, that is half mark each. The puppy was hiding under the sofa. You can also write behind the sofa. Stop worrying about your future. When I stepped into the lift, we used a bridge to go across the river. Remember, across matlab is par se us par. और along मतलब कि river के साथ साथ, river के साथ साथ अगर चलेंगे नाव में तो you are going along the river. This is along the river and this is across the river, and this is also applicable for crossing the road. Okay, now across the road, along the road. So across the road, that means here to there, and along the road if you use the path to move ahead. I have lived in this town for 10 years. Remember, 10 years is a period of time, and for with period we use for, but with point of time we use since. For example, 1975 we use since. Please switch off all the lights and fans when you leave the room. Ronnie is married to my cousin. The gift came with a birthday card. Join the sentences. You have four sentences for four questions, and you have to join without using and, but, so. Don't use and, but, so. Many people use so, that, and they say that it's a different conjunction. But I would still recommend not to use it. He was very ill, he did not take any medicine. You can use though over here. Though he was very ill, comma, he did not take any medicine. You can also use despite, in spite, notwithstanding. So, in spite of being very ill, he did not take any medicine. Despite being very ill, he did not take any medicine. Notwithstanding his illness, comma, he did not take any medicine. Despite, comma, in spite, comma, we use. You come back from your holiday, we will discuss the problem. Okay. So we can use after you come back from your holiday, we will discuss the problem. Now, when I am not using, because that would be when he comes, the moment he comes. Therefore, I am saying after you come back from your holiday, we will discuss the problem. But if you use when you come back from your holiday, we will discuss the problem. Now, it is acceptable, you can use it, but that depends. He remained absent on Friday. It was foolish of him. Answer: it was foolish of him to remain absent on Friday. Rahul ran all the way to the bus stop. He missed the bus. So we can use though. Though Rahul ran all the way to the bus stop, comma, he missed the bus. And wherever you use though, we can use despite, in spite, notwithstanding. Example: despite running all the way to the bus stop, comma, Rahul missed the bus. In spite of running all the way to the bus stop, comma, Rahul missed the bus. Okay. Notwithstanding the fact that Rahul ran all the way to the bus stop, comma, he missed the bus. Okay. Rewrite the following sentences as instructed. The old woman said to Arun, "Can you help me to cross the street?" Now I request you that when you are doing ICC grammar, note it down. What type of questions they are asked? You will find that they ask questions from 15 to 16 different categories. For example, this one is direct, indirect. So you will find this being repeated in most of the papers. The old woman said to Arun, "Can you help me to cross the street?" The old woman asked Arun if he could help her to cross the street. Okay. As soon as the sun rose over the hills, the fog disappeared. Okay. So you find this is being repeated again, no sooner. So with no sooner we use the did and we use than. But what you need to know first is sun rose. Sun rose is past tense, so we'll use did. But if it were as soon as the sun rises, we would use does. So no sooner did the sun rise over the hills than the fog disappeared. So what we need to know is no sooner did and than. It rained so heavily that they could not go for the picnic. We have used so that. So this is another pattern. So that, and this is adverb so and adverb TOO. With to, we use to. Remember that one, if the question is negative, the answer is positive, and if the question is positive, the answer is negative. You can check any sentences beginning with so and TOO. This is the unique thing that you will find. It rained so heavily that they could not go for the picnic. It rained too heavily for them to go for the picnic. So you see, question is negative, so answer is positive. Okay. Next we have, excuse me, if your friends get here before 7 o'clock, we can take them out for dinner. Now there is an interesting thing about if. Remember that if plus not equals to unless, and also unless plus not equals to if. So what you need to know, you just need to see this permutation and combination of if and not. यहाँ पे if है, but your friends get here before 7 o'clock, we can take them out for dinner. if के साथ not नहीं है, हमको unless बनाना है, बहुत आसान है. if के साथ एक not डाल दो, unless आ जाएगा. कैसे? यहाँ पे not नहीं है सेंटेंस में, हम यहाँ पे not डाल देंगे तो यहाँ पे unless आ जाएगा. एग्जाम्पल, unless your friends get here before 7 o'clock, comma, we can not take them out for dinner. So देखो if और unless का क्या ट्रिक हुआ, if है यहाँ पे not जोड़ दिए तो unless हो गया. तो हमको ये देखना है कि क्वेश्चन में not नहीं है, ठीक है. सो क्वेश्चन में not नहीं है, हम क्वेश्चन में not इंक्लूड कर लिए, क्वेश्चन में not इंक्लूड कर लिए, unless हो गया, ठीक है ना. सो ये चीज़ नोट करना कि unless और not मिलके क्या हो जाएगा, if. देखो unless और not मिलके क्या हो गया, if. ये नोटिस करना है खाली. द स्कूल कैप्टन वॉज इलेक्टेड बाय द स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ क्लासेज 11 and 12. ये क्या है? ये है एक्टिव पैसिव. So the school captain was elected by the students of classes 11 and 12. So the students of classes 11 and 12 elected the school captain. Next what do we have? We have degrees of comparison. Greenland is the largest island in the world. No other island in the world is larger than Greenland. Or Greenland is larger than any other island in the world. Okay? So degrees of comparison. Next we have, how cruel of Shylock to demand his pound of flesh. This is exclamation and full stop. So this is change of one form of sentence to another. This is exclamatory to assertive. Okay? How cruel of Shylock to demand his pound of flesh. It was cruel of Shylock to demand his pound of flesh. Okay. Arun was asked by his mother to explain the missing buttons of his shirt. Remember, when you have questions like this, try to make minimum changes. So I would answer explanation. Explanation क्या कर सकते हैं? Arun was asked by his mother to explain की जगह लिख सकते हैं to provide an explanation for. Explain को हटा दिया. So see, I made minimum changes, and that would be very helpful, and that would prevent any confusions that might come in your mind. Arun was asked by his mother to provide an explanation for the missing buttons on his shirt. Okay. So if we summarize this exercise, this grammar exercise, as I told you, they ask you from a certain set of rules. So you find that the first question was direct, indirect. The second question was no sooner, hardly, as soon as. The third question was adverbs so and to. The fourth question was if, unless. Fifth question was active, passive. Sixth question was degree of comparison. Seventh question was exclamatory to assertive, change of one form to another. And the eighth question was again, this is change of part of speech. कैसे एक्सप्लेन तुम्हारा क्या था, प्रोवाइड टू एक्सप्लेन, एक्सप्लेन तुम्हारा था वर्ब और एक्सप्लेनेशन क्या है, नाउन. सो ये हो गया तुम्हारा वन पार्ट ऑफ स्पीच टू अनदर. ये भी रेन एंड मार्टिन में एक्सरसाइज है. आई विल गिव दैट टू यू for your practice. Okay. So if what you need to do is when you solve the next ICSE grammar paper, try to see how many of these rules have been repeated. I assure you, you solve 5 to 6 such papers and you will find us that they are a very good board, and they ask from a particular set of questions, particular set of rules. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope this was helpful for you.